mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above me. Night breezes seem to whisper that sycamore tree. Dream a little dreamer. Night breezes seem to whisper that you. Dream a little dream of me. Now, darling, but I still crave your kiss. Dream a little dreamer. Night breezes seem to whisper that you.
Hi guys, how are you? So I just wanted to do a quick video about clues to look out for mailbox fraud. And basically what that is, if you are an eBay, McCarty, Poshmark seller, this is bound to happen to you. A customer will buy an item from your store, usually a very priced item. And what they'll say is, they'll say that the package was not received, even though UPS or what is FedEx will say that the package was delivered. The first thing you want to do is not respond in an angry tone to the customer. Let them know that you're on their side and you feel sorry that they haven't, because you always want to give them benefit of the doubt, even though back of your mind you might think it's a scam, but you never want to accuse them of being a scammer. Because if you do that, it could actually get worse. So first thing to do is to say, I will open up a case with UPS. Now, usually when you say that, if the package was really not delivered, usually the customer will give you about 1 to 2 days for a follow-up. Now, if the customer replies back within the same day saying that they want their money back, they're going to open up a case against you, leave your negative comment, these are all clues that this is a scam, because what they're trying to do is pressure you into giving them their money, knowing full well they have the package, okay? Because it's very hard, and it's very tricky too, but the good thing with eBay and Poshmark and Amazon, if the item was delivered, they're not going to give the customer the money back, because they're going to say it was delivered. So that is a reassurance for you. But at the same time, depending on, how the customer is, if they keep escalating, they might just not, they might just give the customer money. So you want to make sure you have all your clues. The one thing I would tell you guys to do to avoid this mailbox fraud, first thing to do is always, anything that's over $50 have a signature. This is proof that the item was delivered. So if they tell you the item was not delivered, you could say, well, you signed for it. So if it's not, so who had signed for it, right? That's your first way to avoid this mailbox fraud. Second thing to do to avoid getting scammed, don't fall into the pressure, because the customer is going to send you multiple emails. At first, they're going to be nice emails, as, this is from experience. It's happened to me one time. Hey, I didn't get my package, but the item was delivered. The next email will be, I want my money back, or you are a scammer. I'm going to leave you a bad review. I'm going to open up a case to you. I'm going to put your name on social media. No one's going to buy for you. They're going to threaten you. They're going to pressure you. And, it's sometimes they look for, not really, and these people, they're really smart people. They know who to target. They're going to target usually a smaller seller. Maybe that doesn't have, and they could tell, because sometimes eBay will put what you sold, so people could go in and check your sales tracks. And they could also do the same thing on Poshmark. They could look in the McCarty, so they could tell. Amazon, you really can't tell what people are selling, but they could tell from the review if you're a good seller. So they're going to target someone who is practically new, who doesn't have a lot of experience. And if you're a new seller, the number one thing you don't want is to get bad mouth, right? Because you don't want to lose that seller, recognition, like, you're a power seller and you work really hard to get these points. And then just to have one person come along and leave a bad review, it could ruin it. But reinsurance, guys, number one thing to do is always make sure you get a signature for anything over $50. Never fall into the pressure. Let the customer know that you are going to open up a case. Usually, if you say you're going to open up a case, they usually go away, right? They usually will disappear. But with me, my customer, and let me tell you, this customer was very persistent. I had told I was going to open up a case at UPS. They were still persistent that they didn't get their package. They had opened up a case against me within the first day, which that was a big red flag. Left me several nasty messages about how I'm a thief, I'm this, I'm that. I had basically took all those messages, even though eBay has them. I forwarded them into an email and let them know that I'm being threatened by this customer. They're saying they're going to leave a bad review. Long story short, the customer did not get their money back because eBay had said it was delivered by UPS. And and the thing is, I know there are honest people out there who lose this package, but how you're able to tell? Like, if this person honestly lost their package, they would not open up a case within the first day. They would have waited to see what's going on. They would have gone along with, okay, let's find out what happened, because there are people who live in bad neighborhoods and there are people who get stuff taken off their porch, and it happens. It's unfortunate, but it does. But at that point, guys, is it really your fault that someone's package was taken off their doorstep, right? It's not your fault, right? So, but what you could do is you never want to blame them. You never want to make them feel like they're lying. You want to show that you're on their side, even though they're nasty to you. But if you answer them back with a professional manner, usually it will de-escalate. So long story short, eBay was able to close the case and told the customer that, PS Closet had delivered the package, and then they closed it. So they left a review saying that seller and eBay are no help and I still not get my package. And then they said, a week later, she comes back and sends me a message. Oh, it was in the wrong mailbox, but I did get my package, but you and eBay were still no help. Now, if I had fallen into the pressure, I would have been out of $50. Now, I'm a small time seller. So for some sellers who make six figures, a year, $50 is not enough enough. But for me, that's a big chunk of money. So those are the clues for you guys to watch out for the mailbox scam. It's nothing new. It's been going around for years. But I'll go back again. How to avoid mailbox fraud is, one, make sure the customer always signs for the package if it's a high price item. Two, do not fall into pressure. And three, always talk to them in a professional manner. You never want to seem upset with the customer. I hope this helped you guys. I had a really good week. I will put some of the items I sold at the end of the video so you guys could see, just like two items here and there. And I hope you guys subscribe to my channel, and please support me and my son. Bye-bye.